think that's what we have to, that's the story we have to keep presenting, and that's what we have to keep trying to hit, right? And besides that, we've been reaching out to, we have a partnership now with Hastings Crossing Business Association, which I think is, I mean, it's good. There's, what we have at the market are, on any given day, 200, micro business people. Why wouldn't the surrounding businesses or the surrounding business association want to associate with that, right?
One thing that you guys should be proud about is, I see a lot of guys here that were at the beginning of the market that 2 to 3 years ago, and the pride that you guys have taken now, the ownership that you guys have taken with your own stalls and all that, it blows me away. Yeah, where you guys really are proud of what you guys are doing, right? And it is very empowering. And a lot of people have changed. It's not only a livelihood, it's an event down there, it's a festival. Yeah. And that's, to get a bunch of people like that to be able to work together for so long, it takes a lot, but, we also be proud of that.
So I got many people asking me, are you guys coming on Sunday? And I said, yeah, the market is open. Yeah. It's amazing how people come under the rain, under the snow, and in the summer when the days are really hot. So, thank you.
And one of those.
It's still warm. I don't know. That's what I think. English or Spanish?
That only two sorry.
Yeah, we sold it. Oh, cups are right here. And then come back up. I don't think they plan for a lot of people. I don't think they're going to be very.
Wanted to point out to people, I think our website or a Facebook page.
On the back of the map is all our Facebook and blog.
Yeah, so if you want to see it, this was really helpful. We happened to meet with Penny Ballum about the local area planning process, and this is a report from the field, informal recycling and street vending in Vancouver's downtown Eastside. And this is a particularly good report because she really gets what we're doing. Sometimes people have this idea that it's some quaint thing for poor people, where she's really just saying, this is about recycling, this is about, anyway, it's very, very good. And it's on the website if you're the kind of person who wants to look those things up. If you really want to read it, tell us and we can photocopy you a copy and you can take it away. But what we're,
this amount of time and doing like other venues, people have once a day, a year, or a week, and why is this not recognized finally as an event such as that?
Fundamental prejudice.
police status.
That's just to say, they recognize, media recognize it.
I think there's a very small group of people that are very loud, and maybe they get some power or they know some people that they are against. And this is the people who get to fight. The prejudice to the market. There's nothing else. Because every time you go and talk to somebody face to face, it's very easy to convince them and explain it to them what the market is. So there's a very small group of people that actually is really against the market.
I think that what it is that we do such a damn good job of keeping the market running that we just don't know what to do. Yeah, we're not giving up Pigeon.
Well, that's right. And I'll go back
Can we
to
get there?
There's some complaints coming out of the Van Horn local place. then the majority of the people there actually like walking out and having market or something, or don't mind, or understand what we're trying to do. There's a small group of vocal people that oppose us, and they make a big deal out of it. But and an example of that is way back in the beginning when we started meeting with the city, they were taking us on a little tour, seeing whether they could scare us, and they said, oh well, you guys are going to have to meet with the Van Horn strata president. We said, okay. And we met with him. At the beginning of the meeting, he was threatening, he was saying you guys have to leave, he was being very belligerent. And all we did, I mean, throughout the entire meeting, we just said, look, I'm sure you fly Europe. You think those street markets that you visit with your girlfriend or your wife or something on those trips to Europe, you think that there's rich people selling those flowers? You know, it just makes no sense that they're against something that they would fly across the world to go visit. And at the end of the meeting, you could see he was sort of starting to get it. That it doesn't have to be something he opposes or hates. And that's how we just need to keep working on
Do
it.
you guys do rallies like little marches once a year?
We're going to start.
We appeared at City Hall for our funding and thanked them for our funding and made a presentation.
That's right, we did, yeah.
That went very well. Yeah, they go hot and cold on us. It isn't really what we do. That makes it hot and cold. We need to be precise.
Horatio McDonald.
Yeah, I just want to share with everybody, I've been at the market since day one, and not as a coordinator or anything, you know, just as a vendor, as I'm still, I'm at the market, but many events in Vancouver, they are canceled or postponed due to the weather, and it's amazing because I remember a couple of years ago, we were renting under the snow. I remember that. And yeah, we were there. Yeah.
Better than the mailman.
I remember the first year where I went by the market, there was Ann and Dave.
Yeah.
We were two there. Keeping this market open, and then they were cold, it was damn cold. And we weren't quite sure, but you know what, we stuck to it, because we realized, and you guys are going to be there anyway, so we said, well, we started the process, we have to stick with it.
So I said, I got many people asking me, are you guys coming on Sunday? And I said, yeah, the market is open. It's amazing how people come under the rain, under the snow, and you know, in the summer when the days are really hot. So, thank you.
When it comes to
Juice is one of them.
when it comes to rallies and all that kind of thing, that way of dealing with the city and the police, we kind of when we got in, we took completely different approach because city and the police, they were used to people coming with pitchforks and torches up there, right? So when we went there, we went to a completely different angle. What you want us to do, we're going to do it. So they said, okay, do this, and that. That's fine, we did it. When we come to the market, you run out of money. You have a few months left money. But the first thing what we did, we increased the number of volunteers and increased the stipend for volunteers in order to make this market look nicer.
Restaurants,
So
coffee, pub, and all that too.
make some money to pay for all those things. So I believe that going after city with pitchforks and torches actually is not going to work.
Plan B.
It's plan B. Well, it's plan B. But the problem with this approach is what happens if it doesn't work? You got nothing left, right? So you don't take that step right away. You go to the step at the very last.
Well, and there is a very real possibility that in some coming months, either our permits are pulled at Pigeon Park because they get tired of trying to shove us in the 62, and they treat us kindly and they just give us no reason to pull the permits.
So we can have vendors of course. So, but we're looking into it. We're looking into those things.
Roland and Roland.
And I just want to go back to the other thing that was mentioned. This vendor meeting, we only have these vendor meetings every couple of months, 6 months, or we can't, because you know, they're big affairs, they're hard to come. But every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. right here. 8 a.m. is the board meeting. If you want to come to the board, if you want to propose something, the Board of Society at 8 a.m., and then there's a job meeting at 9 a.m. for anybody that wants to reserve a place or attend their table. We have the job meeting. So we have our board meeting at 8 a.m. So every week here, back door, is how to interface, how to talk to the people that run the market and run the volunteers, right?
So the rules, if you're gonna attend, we let them in the board, but they can't speak.
Well, if they want to speak to the board, of course.
Yeah, but you have to get on the agenda, so it's a little bit,
Okay,
people
yeah,
can
I
sometimes be a bit
Yeah.
pissed off if they come,
Yeah.
because you have to get on the agenda to speak.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're not a board member, so you would be watching the board doing the meeting,
Yeah.
and that's fine, because it's a transparent board.
Every Saturday at
So
8.
we don't be all crossed out.
Somebody that from the week
If
before.
you have complaints or if you want to change the way that
You
you
get on
run,
the agenda that week.
Think
As long as you talk before